Again, David, this is the same judge that's going to decide this that made the decisions during the trial.
Exactly. I believe we have the same result here as our prior segment. It's, again, this motion that the evidence didn't support a jury verdict. Although looking at this, I do see an issue maybe on appeal later, and that is the fact that Houston Danker, this co-defendant, this alleged murderer, was subpoenaed to testify. He invoked his right, Fifth Amendment. He did not. And the prosecutor was able to admit statements from Danker to police, in part denying that relationship. We saw it in the introduction package itself. The defendant had no ability to cross-examine Danker about those particular statements. And if I were handling the appeal, that would be point number 1 in my appellate brief, which is a violation of the right to confrontation.
More than one occasion, you told Ryan Cooper that you hated him.
Yes.
In front of friends, you told Ryan Cooper that you'd shoot him in the face.
I deny ever saying that.
Was that when you were Karen, when you said, I'd shoot you in the face?
I never said that.
Karen did?
Karen did not say it either. It was not said.
David, taking the stand is a risk. She rolled the dice and lost.
Absolutely. Look, it's their constitutional right to do so. But when those defendants get on the stand, all eyes and the credibility question goes right to the defendant. Very different case when a defense attorney is able to stand up there and say the government hasn't proven their case beyond a reasonable doubt versus Karina getting on the stand, and obviously she didn't have any good answers. And, you know, back to sort of that right to confrontation that I brought up, I have to wonder, you know, as a prosecutor, and I was a homicide prosecutor, at times you have to make the decision, do I really need that? Did you really need to admit Danker's statement to police, a testimonial statement? You had the Snapchat conversation where she says, don't forget the casings. That is enough, if you ask me, along with other forensic evidence and the lies about the relationship. But that particular back and forth about the casings and that he was in his chair, you know, those were the things that were the crux of the prosecutor to show it's a lot more than she made it out to believe about that relationship.